Hello and welcome to another episode of Farming Simulator 25. As you can see, guys, we are now into July 1, so that means we've got quite a busy start to the month. I am just going to do time span just for now while we do our usual look around, basically. That's got a weed. Let's have a look. Just to see if there's anything. I'm trying to see if there's anything contracted that could be going automatically. Ooh, that's a nice contract. Into our production. So as you can see, we do have our field ready, and we do have milk to move over and everything. So we have got quite a bit to do. We have yet another pallet of fabric has spawned. We've got 9,000 litres of wool as well. So that means we can just sell the excess wool this month. So let's get straight into the harvester and let's start today's video with, well, the start of the canola field, basically. That's what we've got to do today, and yeah, it's gonna be busy. It's gonna be a busy one. So while that does that, we're just gonna go and take this tractor over to the wool. We're gonna get that one loaded up. We're gonna get the goat milk as well taken. We are going to be using the no, not Deutschfahrt. We are going to be using the Massey Ferguson to be going down with the milk today. It's not going to be the quickest thing in the world to get the milk delivered down in there, but we do now have one pallet of goat's milk. Probably we had roughly a pallet in the last episode. Whoa, 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 whoa. Where's my... No. We've run out of water. I believe the animals... No. Right, we've got no wool. That is... Oh my god, that's just screwed us. Let's just take that there. Right, first thing we've got to do then, guys, let's get the... No, I don't want to get that onto a worker because he's classed as one giant field now. Right now, we need to get some water. We've let it run out of water. We've just lost about 3,000 to 4,000 litres of wool. We've lost the equivalent of about £6,000 to £10,000. By letting the water, I wouldn't mind, but I need to get another water tanker. That's what it is. Moving these water tankers around here is a pain in the bum, to be honest. We could do with a bigger water tanker that's just for the sheep. That's what we need. We don't really need to be moving, you know, two tankers at once, but to start lining them all back up, and oh my god, we've lost thousands of pounds today. We have lost a lot of money today. That's not good. Right, can I at least... Yeah, so that does work on there. Right, so that's going to get us 6,000. Right, I'll be careful here, guys, because this is very, very heavy. It's very, very heavy. It's to dumb water, but it's not going to let me do it all at once. There we go. I need it to be a fraction perfect. Right, that's going to be a stat. I don't know why that's done that. I've never had that problem before. That's very, very strange. As you can see, the sheep have taken some grass. A bit patchy. That's going to have to do for now because we need to be running the milk down. How much is in here? This is not... Oh, we only got about an extra 17 or 18 litres of... you know what? It's gut-wrenching. it's gut-wrenching to see the problems that we've just faced this month. I was hoping that, you know, the wool, the goat's milk, everything like that was just gonna basically be a game changer today. We should have had over 1,000 litres of goat milk. We should have had over 4,000 litres of wool. Instead, we've got half a pallet. Half a pallet is all we've got. Oh, that's devastating. As you can see, we've got the 700 litres. We will get it taken down to the production. We are going to have to be very careful what we produce with the first lot of goat's milk. We don't have a lot. 712 litres is not a lot. We could technically get the worker working the harvesting on our canola field, and in theory, you know, you could be like, you know, yeah, it could technically drive where it doesn't need to, but I just think that's going to be a waste, to be honest. We'll just harvest what there is, and we'll do some time lapses when we come back from the dairy. We have more than one pallet of eggs as well. That's fantastic. Right. First things first, buffalo milk. What the hell? Okay, this is really strange, guys. This last back tank has decided at the moment that it does not want to hang on a minute, guys. Hang on a minute. It's saying we've still got water. Why is it saying we've still got water? You literally just watched me empty the water out of there into the sheep. Okay, so something's bugging out today. That's very strange. I wouldn't mind, but I've got no new mods. I have not added any new mods. I haven't even added them to the mods folder, let alone the series. So all I can do right now, you've seen me empty this. We came back with nothing. There we go. It will not let me. Okay, what is going on today? There we go. One full pallet of milk. Oh, one full trailer of milk. If we're getting more than 3,000 litres of milk, that means we officially need a bigger tanker for the milk. Now, that kind of does help us a little bit, because what that means is we need to buy a bigger tanker for the milk every month, which means we, instead of selling a tanker, we can take this small tanker to the sheep field, and then from there we can kind of go along. Now, we haven't really done anything in this episode yet, which is quite bad, but I'm trying my hardest to get all this done and ahead of schedule so that we can start harvesting this field. Now, I could time lapse this, but I've not done the goat's milk. We will need to just spend a minute or so at the dairy trying to figure out what it is we want to produce production wise. Yeah, we've officially got more milk now in 1 month than we can deal with. That's not ready yet, is it? No. I'm really kind of trying to figure this out now. So yeah, if we buy a bigger tanker for milk, then we can use a small tanker for water. Now it will take a while to fill the sheep full of water when you're only doing it 3,000 litres at a time. In theory, I could increase the capacity of the trailers. These are a modified version, but I don't want to do that. I think 3,000 litres, to be honest, is probably still too much. I don't really know how much a tanker of this size would kind of hold, to be honest. Although saying that, my home heating system is 120 odd litres, so yeah, I don't know, yeah. And it doesn't seem to be that big, but it's amazing. Oh my god, we've got pallets down here. I didn't plan on pallets. Right, well, they'll have to wait till the next episode, guys. I won't have a choice with those. Let's get that into there first. Lovely. Let's get that into there. Let's get that into there. And let's just have a little look at the production for the goats. Now, you guys will probably know more about this goat's milk than me, but we do need to be looking at this. So that is 144 cycles a month for bottled milk. That's not a lot. 960 litres a month would be used for the goat's cheese. So we've got butter, and 744 for the butter. So I'll tell you what we'll do. We'll do the goat cost per month, £96. £96. Right, so they're all £96. So we might as well go for the goat cheese. There we go. Done. Busted. And what we're going to do, we're just going to leave that there because we don't really need that right now. And we're going to get on with our harvest. Now, we will have to obviously get a trailer. But this is what this episode is all about. It's all about getting the oil into the production, or the canola oil into the production. We're going to be getting some straw. This year though, guys, I do want to be getting the straw into the cows. We do want to be getting some more free manure. And, well, we've never had manure yet, but yeah, we do kind of want to get it, to be honest. Shouldn't really take a turn like that in a harvester, but we will. I want to get a headland done as quickly as we can. Lovely. So yeah, this is probably going to take a little while to harvest. The next time we harvest this field though, guys, it is going to be bigger. And then the sorghum field will be due soon. And then, well, as it stands now, we've got to get the money for the sunflowers, and we've got to get the money for the together for the sunflower field. Sorry, and we've got to worry about getting the money for a sugar production as well. I'm hoping to not buy a small one, but I've got a feeling we're going to end up having to buy a small one. As it also stands right now, I've got nowhere to put said sugar beet, so we're probably going to have to store the sugar beet in one of our bunker silos. And that's going to be the best place we can dump it at the moment. As you can see though, we're already at nearly 1,500 litres of canola. We're going to get this lovely canola straw. Yeah, it does mean we need to get a straw blower. I'm just going to have a little look in the shop for today, and no, not really, nothing really new. And we're going to increase that time. I forgot to increase the time back to 10, guys. If you're wondering why I lowered the time, I did lower the time down to 5 to begin with at the end of the last episode. I spent a good hour yesterday trying to sell the seed at the seed sell point. It just would not sell. It wouldn't sell, not at all. So I don't really know what's going on with that. Apparently I can sell it on the train, but I can't really. I don't like the train. It takes too long to deal with. Look how much bigger this field is going to get. I know we're not really getting a crop rotation, which is something I was wanting to do on this series. But, you know, the farm has gone from being very basic with very small equipment to relatively big. You know, we've got extra fields. You know, yeah, we sold some fields, but we made you know, we put the money from smaller fields into bigger fields so that we can kind of work a bit closer to the farm. I also have to do the farm track, guys. I haven't forgotten. I said if I owned one of the fields at either side of it, I would put it in. I haven't forgotten. It's just, you know, we haven't had time to do it. Maybe that's something we can do in the winter months if somebody reminds me to do it, because I will forget. I can tell you now, I will forget. Memory like a goldfish. But as you can see, that is one headland done. I do like to just do a headland in natural time before we go into some time lapses. We are 47%, so I do need to be preparing a tractor and trailer. A Ford might do, just a little bit slower. Yep, that's 50%. There's the beep. Right, so we'll get this into a time lapse, guys. We're going to put this straight into our production, and we can start producing some. Whoa, guys. Something has come up in the shop. It is the mod I've been working on. There we go, guys. This is the Defender that I've been working on in the background. It is a Defender that has working number plates. As you can see, license plate on the left. It is the one on the car. It also has a number plate on the back as well, which is fantastic. So yeah, that's kind of what I've been working on. It comes with the i4 Williams on the back, but it also comes with the option to have it as a cab, which means you can put like a bale in the back or a pallet or something. I don't know, whatever you wanted really. Obviously, stickers are available. It comes in the array of default colours. Bull bar is on, no bull bar. Side steps or no side steps. So that's kind of what I've been working on in the background. It is the one from King's Mod. It's just repaired. It is not a right-hand drive model. It will not be a right-hand drive model by me. I don't know how to do that. So it just is what it is. No, would you believe it? I know it hasn't technically come up with the warning yet, guys. There it is. It is officially raining on harvest day. No. That couldn't have come at a worse time. It genuinely couldn't have come at a worse time. We have to get this harvested in July. Now, I know we do technically have 2 parts to July. But yeah, we've got to get it done in July so we can get it planted basically in August. So yeah, that is, oh my god, that's just terrible. But we have got some, you know, we can get a little bit up and running. That's all we can do right now. At least it's something. Canola oil, let's get this reactivated. I can't believe this. That couldn't have come at literally a worse time. But since we've just got a quick minute, because I can't believe that. I knew it was kind of on the forecast. I did kind of hope I was going to get away with it just a little bit longer. Animals, because we've got barrels. That's what we've got there, but we've got our that is our version. That one could do with for the milk. It's got the same trailer connection as that there, so that should be able to go at the back of our section. Basically, it should do anyway. If we can get that connected onto our that would be worth £7,800. Yeah, that would be not too bad actually. Right, all I can do right now then, guys, is this just absolutely screwed me no end. I genuinely can't believe this has happened. Oh, what can I say, guys? What can I say? This, it's just against me. It's just against me. We could maybe send the Ford off to do a ploughing contract to make some money in. Like I say, I need the canola oil as quickly as possible. I want to get the sunflower field. But all I can do right now is go down to the dairy and get the pallets. But yeah, that does kind of look like we're going to get rained off in this month, really. I'm just going to increase the time a little bit. Increase it to 30 just to see if we can skip the rain. But yeah, we're just... Oh. Nope, back. I could have sworn the rain noise stopped. But yeah, it is still there. I'll zoom in a little bit to see the raindrop. Yeah, all I can do right now then, guys, is just pick up the pallets here, get them sold, go and get the fabric. That is just, yeah, it couldn't have screwed me anymore, couldn't have, the rain. And it really has done a number on me, to be honest. So we've got one mozzarella, we've got one butter, and we've got one standard bottled milk. I don't know if anything else is due very, very soon, but we'll have a little look on here. We are very close to another bottled milk. We are close to another butter. We are close to a bottle buffalo milk. And we are technically close to a... Oh no, goat milk. That's just goat milk, buffalo milk. I need the bottled stuff at the bottom. So we've got bottled milk, nearly. Cheese is about 3/4. Butter is about 3/4. Yeah, it'll be there for the next episode. Let's get this sold for now. Need to get some fuel in the Deutschfahrt as well. My day's just gone out the window. But this is what happens, guys, you know. We have to deal with the British weather, or in this case the French weather. There's not much we can do about it. But yeah, we've got sun on. It seems to be every time I go over that bridge. But the sun is coming out. As long as we can get harvested today, we can spend the next episode baling and preparing the field and stuff. It's not the end of the world. But the sun is coming out, that's for sure. Maybe at 10 o'clock. I'm praying for it. Whoa. Oh, I don't like doing this. I don't like cutting over my own field. I don't like to damage the ground. Yeah, do you know what? Today's episode... Okay, I've just now crashed. Today's episode just... could it have gone any more wrong? We didn't do the water for the sheep, which I said I was going to do. It's because the seed overtook everything yesterday. That's the problem. The seed just trying to deal with the seed. I then completely forgot to put water in the sheep. I'm sure I said I would put water in the sheep after the episode. Right, it's now 10 o'clock and it's still raining, so maybe 11 o'clock. I just want to get that field harvested in this episode. It might mean a slightly longer episode. I could skip it where the rain... but we do have stuff to do when it rains, so it's not the end of the world. It's not very exciting stuff, but we do have stuff to do. Are you ready for some cash amounts, guys? It might not be the best price, but we can get on. There we go, guys. We have just made 20... let's call it £24,000. It's not far off £24,000. And then imagine the extra 10 grand from the wool. Imagine the extra goat's milk we'd have had. Yeah, just crazy. It couldn't have gone more wrong if it tried, but you know, we will persevere. Please stop raining. I want to get this field finished today. I don't want to take this field into the next episode. Right, that is slowly refilling. What have we got in here? 8,500 litres. Right, we're going to have to try to skip this a little bit more, I think. There we go. There's a great demand. That had best not be something I've just sold. 11 o'clock, a great demand has come up. Nothing we have is blue. Okay. It says it's going to stop raining. There we go, there we go. Let's get on with this. Now, I know technically in IRL you wouldn't be able to harvest it straight away. You'd have to let it dry out and stuff again. But this is just a game, guys. Don't be taking it overly seriously. We do like to just have fun while we play this. We watch Matt have all the disasters of not, you know. Our big income is the wool. And we really messed that up today. We really messed it up. We've already got a full pallet of wool and we're on to the second one already. That's how much wool we have lost overnight. It's crazy. Right. I think maybe it's time to get on with the time lapse again. So we'll get this straight back into a time lapse, guys, just because at the end of the day we want to get this field done today. Right, there we go, guys. I'm going to have to come out of that time set. I'm not really sure how long that one went on for. I didn't take a note of when I started it, to be honest, because of the rain. But as you can see, that field is now done. So in the next episode, what we need to be doing is we need to be basically in this field. We need to get this... we need to get the bales... Well, we need to get the straw baled, or we need to at least rent a... I'd like to rent a forage wagon, to be honest. I know it does mean renting, which sucks, but the reason why I'd like to rent one is it means we don't have to bale it and then put it into the cows. We can just put it straight into the cows from the wagon. Even if we just fill it and then build the rest up, basically it would be a start, because I want to start making manure. I then want to get a manure spreader. We've done good with the slurry and stuff, the contracts. Obviously we need slurry for this field. Well, if we can put some manure in, you know, slurry or manure, it doesn't really matter which one, then we can get it on the ground and away we go, kind of thing. Help the farm save money by not buying fertilizer. We did them fertilizing contracts, you know, using our slurry. this will definitely all fit into here. So we got 3 trailers worth off this one field, and like I said, the field's almost about to double. If it wasn't for the spinnery where it is, it would have doubled, I think, in size. Yeah, there we go. It's nothing. I don't think there was much more could have gone wrong today in this episode. And you know what? That is the life of a farmer. Life doesn't always go how you want it to. The weather just plays havoc with farmers in real life. So, you know, brilliant. We've kind of experienced that while struggling ourselves. So we're just going to go down there. We're going to just fold that up there like that. We're going to just drive down there. We'll pop that into there from here. That's going to, yeah, that's going to give us about, I don't really remember. Create demand. I have received a message though while in the time lapse, and somebody has told me that the shop where you sell your milk and all that stuff is where you can sell seed. So yeah, what I might do if I get time later on today, because I need to do the sheep off recording. I need to top them up. I really need to buy that tanker, actually. That's the problem. I might buy that tanker off recording for the new milk, and then we've got one tanker in the sheep field at all time. It saves driving a tanker around, and for the sake of $5,000, I don't think it's really worth it. Our biggest problem is I really want to get that freaking field. That's my biggest problem right now. I want to get that. Before, you know, and while we can, really. I've got no idea when harvest season is for the sugar beet. This is where sugar beet could have been done in the rain, and it wouldn't have really mattered. But yeah, guys, this is pretty much where I'm going to leave this episode here. I said I'm going to put some water in the sheep before I even edit this video. I'm going to put that into there right now, and kind of, yeah, do you know what? I'm flustered because it's all gone wrong. It's all gone wrong. But yeah, 29 degrees now apparently it is, and no rain, not a cloud in the sky. Very annoying. But as I say, guys, thank you so much for watching this episode, guys. I hope you enjoyed it. I hope you're still enjoying the series. I know the viewership has kind of dipped off, but at the end of the day, guys, there isn't any other good quality maps where you've got small to medium fields. There's a couple of custom maps out there that are okay. I am trying to bring one. I am still trying to work on a custom farm map at the moment. I know I've been talking about this for like a month now. I don't always get that much free time, guys, with the house. And that's why things are kind of taking a little while to prepare. You know, but it is there. But as I say, I hope you guys have enjoyed it. Thank you so much for watching, and I will see you all in the next one.